What is up, Steelers Nation? Welcome back to the channel. Look, we don't need to sugarcoat it. We don't need to hype it up falsely. The reality is staring us right in the face. It is Week 13. The Pittsburgh Steelers are sitting at 6-5, and this Sunday afternoon at Acrisure Stadium isn't just another game. When Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills come to town this weekend, it's effectively a playoff game. Coming off that tough 31-28 loss to the Bears last week, knowing we are in a dogfight for wildcard positioning. This is the moment where the season either stabilizes or it starts to slip away. But the question on everyone's mind, the question that's going to determine the outcome of this game, is simple. Who is under center? Is Aaron Rodgers playing? We've got breaking updates from Thanksgiving, we've got the injury report analysis, and we've got a full breakdown of this massive showdown. If you care about this season, you need to hear this. Do me a favor before we dive in. Smash that like button if you believe this team is making the playoffs. And if you're new here, hit subscribe. We are covering every single snap of this 2025 season. Let's get into it. Let's talk about the elephant in the room. Number 8. As you know, Aaron missed the Week 12 loss to Chicago with that wrist injury. Mason Rudolph stepped in, and look, Mason did what he could. 171 yards, a touchdown, 1 pick. He managed the game. But when you lose 31-28, you can't help but wonder, does Rodgers win that game? Probably. Fast forward to this week. It has been a roller coaster of reports. Earlier in the week, Mike Tomlin, in classic Tomlin fashion, gave us great optimism. He didn't guarantee anything, but he set the tone. He expects his guy to play, but then, Wednesday hits, the injury report comes out. Rodgers is a DNP, did not participate. Panic time? Maybe a little. Seeing your starting QB listed as a DNP on a Wednesday in Week 13 is never comforting. But then we got the Thanksgiving update. While we were all eating turkey, NFL Network's Ian Rappaport dropped some news that should make every Steelers fan breathe a little easier. He confirmed that Rodgers is tracking to start. He mentioned that it's a bit of a wait-and-see situation regarding pain management, but Rodgers wanted to practice Thursday. Fox Sports insider Jay Glazer backed this up, saying the organization remains optimistic. Here's my take on this. Rodgers is a gamer. He signed that one-year deal to come here and win a Super Bowl, not to watch the season slip away in Week 13 against the Bills. He knows what's at stake. He knows the AFC standings. Before the injury, Rodgers was putting up solid numbers. Nearly 2,000 yards, 19 touchdowns, 7 interceptions. Is he MVP Rodgers from 2014? Maybe not every down, but he gives this offense a ceiling that Mason Rudolph just cannot provide. If Rodgers can grip the ball and throw without excruciating pain, he is going to be out there. This is the definition of toughing it out. And honestly, we need him. Because looking at what's happening in the AFC standings, we don't have a margin for error anymore. Let's zoom out for a second. Why is there so much pressure on a Week 13 game? It's because of the company we are keeping. Right now, the Steelers are stuck in a three-way tie with the Houston Texans and the Kansas City Chiefs. All three teams are hovering right outside that guaranteed playoff picture. Think about that. You are fighting for a spot against Patrick Mahomes and C.J. Stroud. That is a nightmare scenario. If we lose to Buffalo and drop to 6-6 and the Chiefs or Texans win, we suddenly have to play catch-up with only 4 or 5 weeks left in the season. Every game is a leverage game now. We cannot rely on tiebreakers. We cannot rely on other teams losing. We have to stack wins. The Bills are no joke, but this is a home game. It's 4:25 p.m. The crowd will be rowdy. This is exactly the type of game Mike Tomlin usually thrives in. Backing against the wall, big-time opponent, everyone doubting us. But to win, we have to look at who we are playing. Let's talk about the Buffalo Bills. This matchup is Headline City. Aaron Rodgers versus Josh Allen. The veteran legend versus the modern gunslinger. Statistically, Josh Allen has been a monster this year in terms of yardage, over 2,700 yards passing. But he's also thrown 9 interceptions. He gives you chances. He will put the ball in harm's way if you pressure him. The Steelers' defense, which struggled to get stops late against Chicago, has to force those mistakes. We know Allen is going to make plays with his legs. He's got nearly 400 rushing yards on the season. He is a tank. The key to this game isn't just Rodgers' wrist. It's the Steelers' ability to keep up scoring-wise. Buffalo puts up points. If Rodgers plays, can he go toe-to-toe in a shootout? 19 touchdowns in 10 games says yes. He has been efficient in the red zone, but if he's limited, if he can't push the ball downfield because of that wrist, the Bills are going to stack the box and dare us to run. And if Mason Rudolph has to play, the game plan changes completely. You have to run the ball 35 times, control the clock, and keep Josh Allen on the sideline. But let's operate under the assumption Rodgers plays. We need to see the Rodgers to Pickens connection early. We need to test that Buffalo secondary. You cannot play scared football against the Bills. You play conservative against Josh Allen, and you lose 24-10. You have to be aggressive. So how do I see this playing out? I think Aaron Rodgers starts. I think the optimism from Rappaport and Glazer is real. You don't float that kind of news on Thanksgiving if the guy's in a cast. He's playing. And I think the Steelers feed off that energy. The building is going to be electric. The defense knows they let the team down in Chicago, and TJ Watt and that front seven are going to be hunting Josh Allen all afternoon. It's going to be close. It's going to be stressful. It's a Steelers game. It's always stressful. But I like Pittsburgh to bounce back here. I'm calling it 27-24 Steelers. Rodgers leads a late drive, and we get back to 7-5. But I want to hear from you guys. The question of the day is this. If Rodgers can't go, do you think Mason Rudolph can beat Josh Allen? Let me know in the comments below, yes or no. I'll be reading through them for the first hour after this video drops. Make sure you're tuned in Sunday at 4:25 ET on CBS. We'll be live tweeting the game, so follow me over on X, Twitter as well. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring that bell so you never miss an update. We've got a playoff race to win, people. Until next time, here we go.